Gotta be the one to put us on, cause I ain't waiting for nobody else to make it. Breaking through the game and I don't want the fame, but if the money comes of being famous, I'ma have to take it. Please don't tell me when you're in my face, and I won't have complaints. I never been complacent when it's shit for grace, and I don't do no third or fucking second places. Oh God, tell me what's happening. You ain't liking the fact that I'm back again, and I'm godly as fuck. I should live in the Vatican. No other rapper is matching this. Lot of talking, lot of checks from lot of bond, a lot of nexus in your conversation. When you bring my name up, there's a lot of flex, and I don't do no changing. I ain't never change up. I'm the only one. Take you out with just a single shot. I guess that you could call that shit a hole in one. If you got the money, better show me some. You need my name up on the dotted line, and you don't know me, son. Don't ever hold me, son, cause I got shit to do. If you ain't talking business and this shit is through, I gotta go because I work a lot. Earn my spot to get a certain drop on how these rappers move. You never heard a lot of real rap. I felt like I should've merged the pop, but I ain't getting no buzz back. The fuck's that? 6 points for the run back. You want smoke, but you know that you don't want that. Don't give a single fuck about the way your gun claps. I'm on go on roasting it 10 toes down. On flow selling them shows out. Get dough when the pen goes down. Bend those routes and extend those
Playmakers.
Okay. Out on my wrist, counted and spin it. Mad at the coupe, mine with no tenant. Chop.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Capital K Gaming here to bring you my OP2K19 build. I currently run with about 3 guys on the park and the rec, but this by far might be something I stumbled on that might be one of the most OP builds in this game. No matter what you build in 2K19, there's always going to be one flaw or 2 flaws in their game. Like, either they can't shoot, they can't drive efficiently, they can't dribble. Like, 2K's made it so you have to make somebody who has really obvious weaknesses. So if you're guarding a pure slasher, you know he can't shoot. But that's not always the case. If you're guarding a pure lock, you know they can't shoot or they can't dribble, which again, if you watch the beginning of this video, you know it's not always the case. It comes down to specific dribble moves and learning your jump shot. Anybody can shoot in this game. I don't think people realize that enough, but any build, any archetype in this game can shoot. If you play enough park and if you play enough rec, you'll see it. You will see pure slashers from the top of the key, greening threes. It's just about knowing your form. But this build, I can argue all day between the small forward and the power forward for this specific build, but I personally went with the power forward. The only difference is, I'm going to say it before I even get into the build, the small forward does have 1 extra Hall of Fame badge. But it does, I just felt like at the 4, I made this position at the 4 because I was looking to build somebody, and I needed somebody who could play the 5 and also play the 4. But after building this 4, I realized that this guy can also play the 3. I can play 3, 4, and 5 efficiently. So let's get into the build. So we went with the power forward, which to me, power forward in 2K might be the most like OP position. If anyone doesn't know, I also do have a stretch 4, and I love that guy to death. But this guy, we went with the pure lockdown, which because it's a 4, it is a pure rim protector technically. Sorry if I pissed anybody off. So the Hall of Fame badges, we do get defensive stopper, charge card, chase down, bruiser, brick wall, and quick reflexes. Those are some nice Hall of Fame badges. On the small forward, I'm not specifically sure what badges, but I know defensive stopper is also Hall of Fame for that one, charge card, and chase down others. But I think also you get Hall of Fame pickpocket. I think that might be the only difference. Now, if you go look at the gold badges, Lob City Finisher, Hustle Rebounder, Pickpocket, Pick Dodger, and Rim Protector, all gold. Some nice gold badges. We also do get Posterizer and Putback King on silver with a bronze free throws, which, if you anyway know, for a non-shooting big build, it's nice just to get that bronze free throw. It'd be nicer if it was silver, but like, you can't complain with the bronze one for this kind of build. Those are some pretty nice badges. Starting caps on this, we're not going to look so much at the shooting, but if you go down to the actual rebounding itself, you got 81 box out, 81 offense, 81 defense, 97 steal, 92 block, which are all going to go up as we edit. Starting vertical, 88, lateral quickness of an 87, speed 81, acceleration 71, strength 86. Biggest one for me on there, the number that I don't like to see right now, is that strength. And we're going to get to that soon. But with a build like this, you don't want anything, I think, I'm going to say less than a 90, to be completely honest. Like 89 is good, like 90 or above is really good for the strength, because again, like you're going to build a lockdown build, you're going to have post scores coming at you, you're going to have sharps going out. You want to be able to throw your body at them and them not know what to do. If I go for a box out, my strength's at a 75. They're just going to push me out of the way. But if I go for a box out or go for an offensive rebound, if you've seen in one of my clips beginning of this and the rec, I threw that guy out of my way to get that rebound. So it just, that strength really comes into play. Yeah, so went with the lockdown. Height, we kept it at 6'10", I think is what we went with. Because 6'10" is a really good height. If you go down small, you could obviously go small and run 6'7", but like nobody's gonna take, like, I'm not making a 6'7". I want to make a 6'7". I would have made him a 3. You know what I mean? The offensive rebound goes down a little bit. Your steals goes up, block, whatever. Lateral quickness goes up. Look at the lateral quickness on 95, speed 88. But that's, we went with the 6'10". The 6'10" was a stat you already seen. If you go 7 foot, you can completely kill this build. This build, look at the lateral quickness, how much I dropped down. Vertical was 72. Not necessarily kill, but like, I don't know. That 6'10" is way more versatile as opposed to 7 foot, and it's way faster. The amount of the amount of time it takes to get up the court is a 6'10" opposed to a. So for the strength, So for the weight, we put the weight to I think about 250. Is what I made my guy. Yeah, 250. So 250. So your starting cap weight is, I think, like 237 roughly. And you look at the strength. The strength is one thing I want to bring up. 86, right? We have the 86 strength. We're bottom to about a 250. We're not sacrificing much at a 250. Speed at 81, 74 acceleration, 90 strength, 86 lateral quickness, and 87 vertical. Remember, this is a lockdown build. Lockdown is what you're there to do. You're there to play defense. Your offense isn't going to be amazing, but with time, with this build, it can be. It just takes time. I understand it is like 5-6 months into 2K now, and a lot of people are not making new builds. Some people are looking at like rebirth builds now. And I feel like this as a rebirth build, or even the 3 lockdown at a rebirth, might be the way to go. Because these builds are just OP, and they're so much fun to play with. Like, it's not even just like stripping people or playing good defense. Like, if you see the offense I play with this guy, if you see me in the park actually playing with this guy, you wouldn't believe that I was a lockdown. Max out the wingspan. Max out the wingspan. Your steals goes to a 99, block 98, shot contest 99. Vertical, all that stays the same. Yeah. If you go look at the shooting stats though, open mid 60, open 362. Even with you throw a boost on it, it goes to like 67. But it's just like, if you can find a form that you can somewhat learn, you'll somewhat consistently like hit shots. You know what I mean? Biggest difference with this and like a guard build lockdown is guard builds get, I think, silver corner 3, corner specialist, which is, in my opinion, like really OP, but like that's a guard lockdown. I don't think the small forwards get them. Pretty sure it's just a 1 and 2 guards. But yeah, like this, if you guys are looking for a good rebirth build or even just a new build to play with, like I'm telling you right now, lockdown grinding badges is not easy as opposed to some other builds, because my other builds I feel like I grind, those badges are really easy to grind, like offensive badges. Defensive badges a little bit harder. I suggest if you play a lot of 2K and you're good at this game, start off 5-minute quarters, Hall of Fame, until you get in that starting lineup. The second you touch starting lineup, throw them into, start off, if you can't get your guy maxed out, start off 5-minute quarters on Pro until you get into the starting lineup. Once you get into the starting lineup, you go 12 minutes, Hall of Fame. Because remember, you're playing defense here. Even if Hall of Fame is too hard of a difficulty for you, you're playing defense. Right, not offense. So on offense, like, you can get down that low post and do a post spin quick, or just set a lot of screens. Remember, you get Bruiser and something else. Hall of Fame. I don't remember the other one. Which are only you get it by setting to a brick wall. There you go. You get Bruiser, brick wall. Set some screens, drive to get the offensive board. But throw that on Hall of Fame. And once you get him up, get his badges up, this build is just gonna be a lot of fun to play with. A lot of fun to play with. And if you don't believe me, you've seen the beginning of the video, so I don't know why you wouldn't believe me by now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry it's been a long time between uploads. Just kind of like a lot of personal shit going on right now. But if you do like this video, smack that like button. If you stayed around to the end, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna throw this in here. About 70% of the people that watch my videos right now are not subscribed, and if you are one of those 70% of people, it takes 2 seconds out of your day. Press that subscribe button, because you're helping me out. You're helping grow my channel. If you're stuck around this long and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, turn on those notifications so you know when a new video goes live. And that's all you got for me today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Capital K Gaming. I'm out. Peace.